Hey guys, what is up? This is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and welcome back to another movie review once again. In tonight's movie review, I'm going to be doing a movie review on the 2007 movie starring Ben Stiller and from the directors of There's Something About Mary, and that's going to be on The Heartbreak Kid. The Heartbreak Kid goes like this. Ben Stiller stars as a 40-year-old confirmed bachelor named Eddie who finally says "I do" to the beautiful and sexy Lila. But during their honeymoon in Mexico, the woman of his dreams turns out to be a total nightmare, and the guy who could never pull the trigger realizes he jumped the gun. And then take home the Farrelly brothers' historical twist on Boy Meets Girl, The Heartbreak Kid, and prepare to have a blast. Yeah. So that's pretty much, the basic simple plot of, what The Heartbreak Kid's about. And plus, this is also the 2007 remake of the original Heartbreak Kid, which I actually never really seen. But yeah, for a long time, I've only knew about the Farrelly brothers adaptation of The Heartbreak Kid, which came out in 2007 and was released by the live-action DreamWorks Pictures studio. And yeah, and this movie is also another collaboration of the Farrelly brothers and Ben Stiller, since, it says from the guys that brought you There's Something About Mary. There's Something About Mary I thought was a very hilarious movie with, with Cameron Diaz and Ben Stiller. And of course, I actually recently watched this movie on Paramount Plus, I think last week, when I watched it on Paramount Plus last week. And I gotta say, despite the negative reviews on The Heartbreak Kid on the 2007 version, honestly, I thought this was a pretty fun movie, in my opinion. I mean, not just fun. It's far from being fun. I gotta say, this is more like a funny movie from 2007 from the Farrelly brothers, and I really enjoy the Farrelly brothers' work, since I know that their movies are pretty funny, like Dumb and Dumber, as well as There's Something About Mary, Kingpin, like all these like very hilarious slapstick movies that you got. And as for this movie, The Heartbreak Kid, I've actually heard about this movie, I think, since 2014, when I first heard about this movie, between 2014 and 2015, when I first knew about it. And then, of course, I didn't really watch the whole thing until last week on Paramount Plus. And, of course, I actually had this DVD for, like, a really long time, too. And the special features on the DVD include a commentary by the Farrelly brothers, deleted scenes, gag reel, the Farrelly brothers in the French tradition, as well as Ben and Jerry. Oh, yeah, because Ben and Jerry, by that, is actually, like my son and father. Like, Ben Stiller and Jerry Stiller. Jerry Stiller was also in this film, too. And I thought Jerry Stiller actually did a good job in this film, too. And also, yeah, rest in peace, Jerry Stiller. Yeah, and I actually thought Ben Stiller and Jerry Stiller actually worked well together in this film. And Ben Stiller, because at least he's trying, at least he tried his best for this film. And even my dad also loves Ben Stiller too. He really likes him, because who doesn't? Same with Ben Stiller's father, Jerry Stiller. And who else is in this film? I'm just trying to look on the back of the DVD here. Michelle Monaghan and Rob Corddry and Scott Wilson. Oh yeah, Danny McBride's also in the film too, and Danny McBride, he was there for the most part. And yeah, and sure, well, while this movie does have some of its flaws here and there, I thought this was still a pretty funny black comedy film. That's also a 2007 remake or second adaptation to the original Heartbreak Kid, which I think came out in like the vintage, like old fashioned days, like a long time ago. And yeah, and of course, this DVD I have here is the full screen. My DVD copy I have here of The Heartbreak Kid's also the full screen. I'm not sure if some of you guys out there have either have the full screen just like me, or some of you guys out have the widescreen version. But to me, it doesn't really matter what DVD screen I have, whether it's full screen or widescreen. It doesn't really matter to me. Yep. And of course, the movie's R-rated for strong sexual content, crude humor, and language. Yeah. Oh yeah, and of course the last two special features on the DVD here also includes a Heartbreak Halloween and the Egg Toss. And the special features not rated. Yeah, so overall, The Heartbreak Kid was a pretty funny movie, in my opinion. And I'm gonna give The Heartbreak Kid 4 stars out of 5. So yeah, if you're a fan of Ben Stiller and if you haven't seen The Heartbreak Kid yet, then I recommend giving it a watch if you're bored one day. I recommend it. And there you have it, guys. That's going to be it for my movie review on The Heartbreak Kid. And that's going to be it for this video. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching. And until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying goodbye, everybody, and that's about it.